Sienna, you're the star of the video. I had a friend ask me, a volunteer friend ask me, how do we manage having a separated foster dog? So I am going to make this video to show you our setup. And she's the star. She's not friendly with other dogs. But she is good with cats, so that makes the whole thing a whole lot easier because it means that I can take her into the yard without a leash because we do have a couple of indoor-outdoor cats and 4 cats total. All right, so when I brought Sienna, this is where Sienna sleeps in this is our foster room. It's basically like my home office room that I turned into a foster room. So I like this room because it has daylight, and Sienna doesn't really need to be crated, but she does sleep in her crate because when I come in here in the morning, this is where she is, and I keep the door open because she's not destructive and doesn't need to be crated. So I know not everybody has all this basement space, but this is what we've got going on. So when she's sleeping, when I put her to bed at night, I just close these doors, and so she can't leave the room. So basically, like, this room is her crate. And then I have her food. This is the food they sent from the shelter. Her medicine, her pill pockets, and some dog poop bags, her harness. I mix her kibble with this stuff so she'll eat it right away. And so this is her room. And then when I spend time with her, we come into the living space and we just hang out on the couch together and watch TV. If I was really concerned about the dog possibly getting into a fight or something like that, or if she wasn't good with cats, I would probably use the second baby gate. This is a long one that can go across a long space. I'd probably ask my husband to install that right there across the way. And these are the stairs to the upstairs of the house. And as you can see, there's a tall baby gate here. So I don't really want her going to the top of the stairs and waiting behind the door because that causes issues at the door because it's just, anyway, dogs. Hey, girl. All right, so here's the door to the outside. And at first, I would only have a new foster dog on a leash outside until we determine whether or not they are a flight risk. Sienna's not a flight risk. She would never run away. She just wants to go outside, go potty, and then come back in the house. Also, I would, because I have a couple of cats who go outside during the day, I would never let her off leash until I was able to determine if she was going to chase the cats or not, which she doesn't care about the cats, so I do let her out in the yard and we just walk the trails. There's a fence in between the backyard and the front yard, and the front yard is also fenced in, as you can see. So we have a really nice setup. If the dogs were good at the fence together, that would mean that as long as we are out here watching them, that, you know, our dogs could be in the front yard and Sienna could be in the back. However, she's just not friendly with other dogs. I don't think she wants to have any conflict with them. It's just that she growls and kind of shows her teeth, even if they want to like sniff her through the fence. So anyway, we don't even let we don't even put a foster dog out in the yard unsupervised, basically. There's just been too many foster dogs who have gone missing, and I think it's because foster parents are letting the dog out and not staying outside with them to make sure that they don't try to leave. So that's our setup. We just come in and out of the house through this door. Come on, girl. And then when I leave the house pretty soon, just for safety, she doesn't get access to the whole basement when no one is watching her. She only gets access to this part of the basement when we're sitting down here cuddling. This is what she wants to do, is just cuddling or watching TV or whatever. When it's time for her to go, when it's time for me to leave the basement, she's going to go back into her room. And I'm going to close the doors so she will only have access to the space. She loves her crate. Hope you enjoyed it.